one of the things that I was always terribly proud of what the Potts did is that in Webster, Wisconsin, there was not much knowledge of the Jewish community, let alone the Jewish camp. And he made it a point at that time, and I think maybe the custom still goes on today, 50 years later, of inviting the Webster business community to come to camp for one night during the summer to see what we do at camp, who is at camp, and how we live there. And what it has done is made a wonderful association between Herzl Camp and the community and surrounding areas in Webster, Wisconsin. And I thought that was always a big plus. The brochures, the publicity, the PR, Irving handled and all that. He did it very, very well. And word of mouth, I think I also helped between staff and campers. And I always felt that the motto of Herzl Camp, if you will, it is no dream, was the basis of it all. And of course, you have to remember that was the period before the state of Israel was established. We were all, as Zionists, all very concerned about the establishment of the state. And very much concerned that the next generation would carry it through if our generation wasn't able to accomplish it, which I'm happy to say we were. Israel, Jewish tradition, and camping. All the things go with camping. The swimming, the athletics, the fun part was all part of it. And I think it gave the young people an insight and a spirit they may not have had otherwise. As I said, the miracle is not that it survived 50 years, but 50 years later we still have campers on waiting lists trying to get in. To me, the satisfaction of being part of all of this, and I truly was part of all this because we were a three-generation Herzl camp. Campers, Irving and I were there, our children went there, and my grandchildren. And I'm very proud of what Herzl Camp did for my family, and I'm sure that other families feel the same way, and especially the families who didn't have the opportunities that I had living in the city of St. Paul. In fact, the children from the Dakotas, northern Minnesota, Iowa hinterlands, all were able to come here and be part of it. And I don't know of any child who went to Herzl Camp who didn't go home happy. When I went up there, it was a visitor's day, like all the other visitors' day, and the kids were more interested in what you brought than seeing you know. But it's always a thrill when you go past Webster and get to the sign that says Herzl Camp. It's something that you couldn't believe really occurred and lived for these 50 years. Yeah.